Is it left to the reader to decide if the male character is Jesus or a vagabond? Yes. I mean, there's clues. There's clues. Do I want you to think he's fully Jesus revisited? I want us definitely to think about what would happen if we had an immigrant who needed succor and needed to treat him well in a Christian country or so-called Christian countries, and we treat them like we often do. Not you, obviously, but some governments. I don't want to close down many of the readings. There's different readings. He could be a vampire, he could be a made-up guy, he could be the actual Christ. I think it's up to the reader to decide. One of the questions is, what, if anything, does Orla learn from the Jesus character? I think she learns loads at the end of the novel. I see her as learning compromise and empathy for her mother, realizing that being made revisit the world through after her own death may not be exactly what she wants. The truths offered by religion of rebirth and corporeal re-existence might not be what her mother wants. Also, the idea that she has to compromise and find something for Jesus, really her, at the end, it's one of the first things she does for somebody else when she tries to resettle Jesus, find some way of him existing in the UK without the different visas and trappings he might need to exist. I think she learns compromise and empathy. What am I working on now? I've got 2 books coming out next year. The first is a novel that should be due in March. It's called Field Notes from an Extinction. It's about a naturalist studying the last species of great auk just off the coast of Ireland during the Irish famine. But somebody dumps a starving child on his island, and what he does then, left with a starving child. And I also have a book of poems coming out next year called Elsa and the Wolf Man, about childhood, about trying to raise my daughter, and taking a lot of time as primary care with my daughter, which happened during COVID. Thanks very much for the interest in the books, guys. Great questions, and it's been lovely talking to you. Thank you.